episode 136. On this big backlash, which I feel like we just got through doing a big something other weekend here.
True.
Oh, it was a Draws exclusive, which was a...
Can't remember the name of the pay-per-view.
So great. It was so great. I can't remember the name of the pay-per-view.
There you go.
Payback. It was Payback for everybody. That's right.
Now there's backlash to the Payback.
To the newest one, which is so bad I'm trying not to think about it.
What? Oh, the Great Balls of Fire.
Yes, Great Balls of Fire. Good
Still
pay-per-view for Brock Lesnar to show back up on. Yes, to defend the title.
If I was him, I would
protest
that and be like, no, I'll come back in another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
How
keep all
about
that.
I'll come back early, Extreme Rules, and then wait till SummerSlam.
There you go. But yeah, we got we took off a week or two here. And,
2 weeks. We missed a lot of things here.
We did miss a lot, so we got a lot to go over. We have breaking news here on Ringside News.
Yes.
We have an indie cat hanging out with us. As we have you noticed that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
So we got Billy Corgan purchased the NWA.
Yes, I mean they said pretty much everything.
Yes.
So I mean, hey. I think his main objective now is to steal from Impact and get some people who are not too fine with WWE anymore.
But it's just interesting because the NWA is not just one specific show like WWE.
No, but it may turn into one though.
You know, NWA is, hey, you use our name, and then you just attach it to your shows, and then our main champions go to where your shows are. I mean, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does with it. I mean, because it's a brand that doesn't really hold much anymore.
No, not like the heyday when Flair and them, Dusty and Harley and all them held the championship. No, but I think he will do a lot because people loved him when he was trying to take over TNA, so that does help there. And, 4 or 5 years down the line, not right now, it's going to take time to build.
Sure.
But you're going to gain people. I work for Jeff Jarrett, I want to go work for Billy Corgan. I don't want to work for Vince, I'll go work for Billy Corgan. And he can move up the chain and see he can take over Ring of Honor and go past Impact, and that's about far you're going to go. You're working for number 2 is what you're working for.
A far off number 2.
Yes.
But you're working for it. And then they announced that the WWE UK Championship shows, they had a special.
Oh, yes.
It was a 2-night event, but they only showed, day 2, I think it was.
Yeah. With
the title matches and number one contendership for Pete Dunne to get the number one contendership. But Jim Ross and Nigel McGuinness will be the announcers.
And I loved it.
Yes. And they also booted Tom Phillips and Percy Watson off the announce table on the NXT show on TakeOver.
Last night, yes.
They booted them off of there so Jim Ross and Nigel could just do the UK match. And,
which was the match of the night. If you hadn't seen it, where you've been under a rock, it was the match.
It was the match of the night. But if you noticed, I do not believe that Nigel and Jim Ross were in the UK for that show.
What gave that away?
With the people standing behind them and they weren't really reacting to seeing Jim Ross and Nigel right in front of their faces.
And what, they stand on a pedestal? Because
they were above them? I was like, okay. Horrible green screen.
But people said, wait. They were standing in front of that big screen where the people come in. They were there. No.
Somebody, you took the camera, pointed it at that screen where nobody was standing there, and they just set it there as in a steel frame, basically, on the green screen and said, hey, y'all talk.
That's right.
We'll put something behind you.
It's the best way to do it because...
hey, that's 2 people that didn't have to travel.
No. You film it.
It wouldn't shock me, though, if Nigel was there helping behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you film it and then bring it in, and they come into the Stanford studios or whatever and run over the thing and be done with it, But Nigel hooking up with JR will be great for Nigel.
Yes. It'll help him a lot to learn.
Did you see about, because we brought up, because you heard it, I totally missed it. Nigel missed it too, and he said it about the Ring of Honor thing, the last takeover. Yeah, he said he heard it. He said he didn't even remember saying it until the people told him, and he played it back and heard himself. He said he don't remember. I guess when you're with somebody, it just rolls off the tongue. You just keep.
And the other 2 announcers, they didn't even react to it because obviously you don't really want to push that kind of information out there. So, I mean, it was funny, though, because I heard it and you didn't. We were both sitting right there, so you were like, what are you talking about? But yes, he definitely said it. And I was waiting for him to see if he would ever admit to it. Yes. But they said they weren't mad or anything at him. I mean, mistakes he literally just came from Ring of Honor.
And he said that being in NXT
helps you learn and not do those things.
You learn.
But you can go back and listen to people like Michael Cole, JBL, and Byron, and Corey, and I guarantee they make mistakes. So,
well, speaking of someone who needs to learn is Percy Watson, which you said was on the commentating last night. I wasn't sure. I saw him. I never heard from him because he didn't talk very much.
Really?
Yeah, you're a Tom Phillips, you're a Nigel, and maybe Percy every once in a while.
He's kind of like David Otunga, though, because David Otunga barely says anything. Like, he just throws in a few words here and there.
If you don't get all three working, you don't need three. Two-man booth is enough.
It really is. But yeah, so Sean Waltman was arrested at LAX for drugs and money.
But it was a misunderstanding.
Apparently, he says it was a misunderstanding.
He has not fallen off the wagon.
He said you could drug test me. He said that when they were searching him...
Drug test. Yeah. Drug test me.
Drug test. No, because he said if what he heard is correct, he heard them say, we got to make this look good. So he feels like he has been set up and that he did not do all that.
Sean Waltman. X-Pac.
Yeah. No drugs, yeah.
Yeah, so people are just out in the world and who we're going to set up? That famous wrestler, X-Pac.
So famous.
We're going to get him. He's in the elevator, in the airport. We're going to get him. Yeah, okay, please. That's really, really hard to believe.
Right.
There. Yeah, okay, X-Pac. Just stay away from your friend Scott Hall, please. We don't need him falling all the way.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
But then, of course, bad news.
Yeah, a push has come to a halt.
He got the de-push-o-matic because he's injured. Supposedly will miss the next several months. They said that...
Up to 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, because at first it was a lot shorter than that, and all of a sudden, boop, they made it longer. Not good.
And then the rumors are that it's not as bad as that, and he will be back by SummerSlam, so...
They just want to make a big surprise for you. Also, apparently, Emma has suffered another injury.
Overseas. They sent her home, yeah. So, some of the shoulder. I've heard, the last I've heard, it was, minor. It wasn't nothing major that keep her off too long, so...
And then, of course, we thought Ciampa was going to be injured.
Yeah.
Because they said something about his leg.
I heard his ankle in the house show a few days before.
So he twisted his ankle, apparently. But he seemed okay.
But during the match, he did.
I saw him grabbing his knee a lot.
Well, he was grabbing his shin.
Really?
Yeah. So, so we'll see how that goes.
I mean, with what he did which I guess, are we going to go over that or not later?
Can.
I didn't know if we were going to go over that. I didn't know if it was in there.
No, I didn't put it on there, but we can.
Sometimes we go over results. But
sometimes we try to, and then we just...
But with Ciampa doing what he did to Gargano...
Oh, his best friend.
He turned on his best friend.
Who sacrificed his body for his best friend.
He really did. They called him an a-hole. The whole audience did, and they said the big F-U to him.
They told him F-U.
So...
It's Chicago, so what do you expect?
If you think about it, though, with what happened... If his ankle or shin or knee or whatever's hurt,
yeah,
in my opinion, he has time.
Oh yeah,
because he can come out and do promos for weeks. They don't need to touch each other. He don't have to wrestle nobody. They could build this feud off of just talking. And really, Gargano, in my opinion,
who was towed off in an ambulance.
He doesn't need to be at the next set of taping.
Which he won't be. None will be because they taped.
Well, they taped that 1 week.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're going to show you the 2 or 3 matches they taped. They did 3.
Yeah.
But they were going to push like 2, so there may be 2 matches only, and then they'll promote all the what happened, him being told off.
I think it's going to be 3 because Patrick Clark's going to make his debut.
Yeah, I saw him. It was Aleister Black, Patrick Clark's match, and they have Drew had a match.
Yeah.
But they really didn't focus on that one too much, on the way that the report I saw. So I was thinking, are they just going to do the 2?
Well, no, because Drew's match was advertised the week before on NXT television as the main event.
I missed that. Okay, then that would be the main event then.
And then all they said was Aleister Black in action, and then of course during NXT, the Velveteen Dream would be in action. So
Which,
he looked like, from the picture I saw, he looked like he's coming off the top rope pretty high up there.
And from the silhouette, he looks like Prince. So,
Lord, we got Michael Jackson and Prince now. So, and then of course Kurt Hawkins jobbing. Why is he jobbing on NXT?
That is pretty bad to be jobbing on NXT. I know.
Why?
That's what I saw. I said, Kurt Hawkins. A lot of people, Kurt Hawkins.
I guess because him and Curtis Axel were the ones that helped Rock get back into ring shape when he was coming back. So maybe they were like, well, we're going to bring Aleister Black up to the main roster pretty soon. Kurt Hawkins, go see what he's like.
Yeah, because you can get beat on Raw.
You can get hurt and it'll be all right.
Yeah, when you show him on Raw, he'll be beating you anyway. So,
but they made it look like he's going to be in the 205 Live. Because on the shows that he was on, he's been facing Neville and Austin Aries in triple threat matches for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Who? Kurt Hawkins?
No! Aleister Black!
He's not that weight limit, is he?
He's tiny looking.
I don't think he's no 215, though.
205.
He definitely no 205.
They're all supposed to be 205 or under.
I don't know. I think that's when they went like the third day rule.
But
we make a point of that when we first did the tournament, and then we're like, yeah.
Right. All I'm
Without
saying,
that, when Cedric returns, he gonna be probably a little chunky. He won't be as skinny as he was.
I don't know. We'll see. This coming up week on 205 Live.
That's it.
So,
but speaking of tournaments, we've got the.
Now, here's the question. Hey-o. I did not know that was going to be up there.
She should be in the tournament, too.
Amen.
Because she has done great work in Japan, what I've seen on Twitter. So.
But here's the thing. Okay, so we had a Cruiserweight tournament.
Yes, sir.
We got a Cruiserweight show off of it, didn't
Yes, sir.
205 Live.
Yes, sir.
We had a UK tournament.
I hate what you're thinking. Why do you hate it for?
I mean, I don't like it sometimes because it's the same matches over and 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 over again. Okay?
That's WB.
I know. It's 50-50 booking.
Mm-hmm.
But like people like Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado who had good showings in the tournament,
right,
and they job. Every time those two masked guys are on there, they're jobbing. Them two, in my opinion, you should be able to use them. Grand Metalik was in the finals.
That's true.
What in the world?
He shouldn't be jobbing out to people. So
okay, so the Cruiserweights, they had a tournament, got a show off of it, exclusive show.
Exclusive on the network, only $9.99.
Plus they're on Raw.
Yes.
The UK had a tournament.
Yes.
They have their own championship now.
Yep.
And they have their own show coming.
Yes, and plus they're on NXT.
And they've been on NXT here lately too. Okay? So
we're just following the line here.
Are we following the line here? So now the women are going to have a WWE Women's Tournament.
Yes.
So are you telling me at this point that if the track record is the way it is, will we get an all-women show on?
I think so.
On the network.
And the way it should be, then the women should be on SmackDown Live.
Right. So. Yes. Split them all up.
Yeah. If you're going to NXT,
got 3 brands.
If you're doing NXT in UK and doing Raw and Cruiserweights, then you should do women and SmackDown.
But how interesting would it be if you were to take the NXT Women's Championship and remove it off of NXT and put the NXT Women's Championship as the championship for the women's show.
Right.
So all the women off of NXT are going to be on there, so they have more focus on them.
That worked for me because I put Asuka on SmackDown Live. So.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then
because really, there's nothing. I mean, this is fresh because it's a few months away.
Yeah, we still don't know what all's going on.
But yeah, I mean, as we didn't think okay, it's to be a trophy.
Right.
We said, oh wait, Cruiserweight title.
There you go.
UK, they pretty much had the belt, showed about the belt.
Right.
So the women have to have something. You're right. Maybe they have a women's intercontinental title.
It would be interesting.
Something different.
But yes, so there are new details, new information. It will begin sometime in the third quarter, 2017. No specific date yet.
No.
For the people that don't know, do you know the quarters? Do you know how it breaks down?
No, not really.
Okay, great. There will be 32 competitors involved. This will be similar.
I thought you were going to tell us.
I don't know either.
Act like you knew.
Well, I thought.
Hey, you know the quarters? No. Oh, well, let me tell you how the quarters work.
I mean,
from January to March is quarter number 1.
Well, let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12.
There you go.
3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months.
There you go.
So I'm just saying.
Okay, so I do know how the quarters are broke down.
So you do know, but you said you didn't.
was fibbing like WWE. So.
Anyway, there will be 32 competitors involved. This will be similar to the Cruiserweight Classic, which also had 32 participants. Likely will begin filming episodes in July and likely at Full Sail University, because that university is making mega money off of WWE.
Man, it should be stupid to run away from them.
Right. The episodes will be released in sets on the WWE Network instead of one per week. Fans of Netflix will recognize this model when they upload the entire season of a television show at one time. These sets, in WWE's case, could be releasing the episodes by each tournament round. Let's see, will be a lot of focus on international talent, like they did for the Cruiserweight Classic. The finals will be a live network special, just like they did with the Cruiserweight Classic. There will be 8 to 10 episodes in total, just like the Cruiserweight Classic had 10 episodes. So,
and I would like the rounds. Okay, we get all round 1. You can go through and watch boom, 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 boom. In a couple of weeks they show round 2. So they get to where the time is, which the date they gave really throws things off a little bit.
why?
Because it'd be on a Tuesday.
Okay.
Which is around the time for SmackDown Live.
Yes.
And also takes care of 205 Live, which is on the network at the same time. And SmackDown.
So, here's my thing.
That throws you off, wouldn't you think?
Don't put it on Tuesday. Here's the thing, and I was just thinking about this. Monday you have Raw. Tuesday you have SmackDown 205 Live, Smack Talk.
Right.
Wednesday you have NXT.
Yep.
Friday, we just had
the UK.
The UK thing. Okay? And then Saturday is your takeovers.
Yep.
And then Sunday's your pay-per-views. So, essentially, that means Friday should be the day that we get the UK television show when it comes to the network.
I would think so, yes.
So Thursday should be the women.
Yep.
So every day of the week, you have something, especially when there's takeovers and pay-per-views, you have 7 days worth of wrestling. Now, don't be discouraged because it's a streaming network, so that means you can watch it a year later if you want to. You ain't going to watch it right away.
No.
You can wait and just be like on Netflix. When a whole season shows up, I'm going to binge watch it. Okay? True. Instead of watching one per week of the women's show or the new UK show, then wait until about 12 episodes and then binge watch it. So you don't get burned out of watching 7 days of wrestling.
That is true. It will burn you out sometimes.
It will burn you out. I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll tell you what.
Oh.
It'll burn you out. But anyway, so that's pretty much it.
That's it for part 1, yeah. Going back to part 2 as we do the Pro Wrestling Review, the Monday Night Wars.
Of course.
February 5th to March 4th of 1996.
1996.
I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a guy.
We'll see in a few clicks right here at Top Row Rally on the YouTube.